Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie all day. So today I want to go over my bike. Hold on. This is my Lectric XP. This is the extended range, the long range version. You pay a little bit more, but you go a bit farther. You go a lot bit farther, as a matter of fact. And to make it even better, I actually ordered myself a second long-range battery with a battery carrying case. So this bike, I'm going to go over a couple pros and cons with the experience I've had, because I got to be 100% honest. But I am going to tell you right off the bat, this thing is freaking awesome. So here's the thing. I went on their website, and I'm not sure if they're still having the sale, but they have this crazy sale going on where you can buy the bike, but it comes with a package deal. You get a certain amount of things that come with it. I believe mine came with the front and rear rack. Trying to think of what else it came with. It came with the telescoping seat post and the extra comfort seat, which is wonderful. And it came with, I'm not sure. And a bike lock. I think it came with the bike lock, and I don't have that on here right now. If I was going to put it on, it would be right there. But I'm waiting for my long range battery to come in, because I'm wondering if it will fit in there, and I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it will, but it might, and who knows. So I'm going to see about mounting it there. But what do you get when you're talking about an electric bike? Well, first of all, let's go over some of the other things I got. Obviously, you can see this cooler. The cooler bag is great. It fits onto this rear rack absolutely perfect. And as you can see, it's just a plain cooler. But when you live out here in Arizona, having a cooler bag is absolutely fantastic, because trying to do this with one hand, because you want your stuff to stay cool. So if you are, let's say, RVing or camping, and you have your bike with you, and when you're parking your RV or you're at your campsite and there's a store that you can actually go to, even though this thing can get you pretty many miles down the road, it's nice to be able to have that cooler. Now, I'm 6'3", 238 pounds, and I fit great on this bike. I know it looks small by camera, but I'll show you while sitting on it. This bike is phenomenal. The way it works, the power output, and how it generates that power is great. So I also have, this is one of the things that came with it, was the Elite, I believe it's called, headlight. It's a little bit more high vis. Now, there was a problem with that, but I'll get into it. I have the tank bag, which I love, hate, and I bought this. I think I got this at Walmart. Instead of a water bottle holder, I got that so I can carry an actual thermos, again, so I can keep things colder longer, la-da-da-da-da. Oh, I also got the phone holder here, and I bought this piece right here, this bar. That's so I can put attachments on beyond just what I would have had to be able to use this for. So this is great. My thinking is I might just get a Bluetooth speakers and put them on there, and then move this one down, or just use this but in a different way than it makes you think you're going to use it. This is fantastic. So not only does this hold your phone holder if you want, but in it, and this is from Lectric, there's also a charging port right there. So you can charge this and then use this to charge your phone. So I think that's awesome. It has a 7-gear Shimano. The gears are all in the rear. It's just one in the front. But because it's a electric bike, that's all you need. Now, this is the #1 selling electric bike on the planet. Oh, and I also got, I keep forgetting, I also got these saddlebags, which are pretty awesome. So I have plenty of luggage. I have an open rack so I could throw a backpack up there. I have a cooler in the rear, plus 2 saddlebags, plus the tank bag, plus I have room in here. So I have plenty of room. Now, my biggest concern when getting a bike like this was, am I going to be able to pedal it? Because they're heavy bikes. Am I going to be able to pedal it without having electric? So if I'm riding and my electric runs out, am I screwed? But no, it pedals just fine. Even for a heavy bike, it gets you where you need to go. The grips are nice and comfortable. The shifting is really good. This is how you power it on. You just hold that down, and there that is. You have a key way under there, and the key actually stays locked in while you're riding. You're going to see a jillion videos on this where people just twist the throttle here. If I was to hit this throttle, the bike would actually move. And they say, oh, let's see how far I can go with just throttle. Well, if that was the thing, why don't you just buy yourself a scooter or a motorcycle? Why are you buying a bicycle to not bicycle? I don't know. I don't understand that. So what I've been doing is I've already put on 18 miles, right? And you can see my energy bar is still pretty high. Now, the energy bar fluctuates. It'll go down, then it'll go back up. So you can't really trust it. I'm going by miles, and I'm thinking because it has a 65, it says you can go up to 65 miles, and I believe that's on pedal assist 1 for a guy who's probably built like a child. So for someone my size, and I like to keep it on pedal assist 2, but for my size, there's no way I'm getting 65 miles out of this. So it's pretty much between 45 and 65, depending on what you use. I'm going to guess or guesstimate that the amount of miles I'm going to get out of each charge is probably around 40. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. I haven't gotten that far yet, but I charged it up when I got it, and I've been riding it, and that's as far as I go. So I noticed if I hit it on pedal assist 3, and this is pedal assist, if I hit it on pedal assist 3, and pedal assist just means how much power it's giving you while pedaling. So if you put it on pedal assist 1, you're pedaling and it's giving you a hint of a boost. You can almost barely feel it, but you know it's there. And then pedal assist 2, you're still pedaling, but it's almost like you can just drop your legs forward and it will spin for you. And it does a really good job doing that. The only time I'd really need to go beyond 2 is if I'm going uphill. And that's what this is great for, is you can go uphill much easier. And that's why I wanted this. I don't use the throttle. That's not true. The throttle is good for, this is what I use the throttle for. Let me kick over. So I'm going to switch it to pedal assist 1, right? So now I have a little something on there. If I come to a stop, all right, if I come to a stop and I am at a point where I'm either in sand or I just need to turn around quick. Hold on, let's let this truck go by. One of the neighbors up the road. All right, so for throttle only, if I am, let's say I was pedaling and I stopped and I was in a point like this and I needed to turn around fast, what I would do is just hit that little throttle and it just gets me around the corner really fast. So it's literally just twisting the throttle. And another thing you can use it for is when you're about to start pedaling, you can give it a little chug. If you're going from a complete stop, you give it a little chug and then hit the pedal and you are going to go and it will be all right. So now let's go over some of the negatives. And there's not a lot of negatives, but what I had go wrong, it just sucked for me. So first things first, I got it in and there was a big gouge right there and a scratch right there. And this is just, not stuff that's going to affect the bike, but there's a big dent in the fender right here that actually came on the bike. The fender was all twisted. The connection for the headlight was broken, so that wasn't working right away. So all I did is I reached out to them, and the customer service was amazing. Customer service, they're really quick to get on things. They send things out right away. And for everything that I had to deal with, they sent me the free tank bag. Now, the tank bag is great it's got a phone holder and this and that, but I have a very minimalist case on my phone, and my phone, boop, I have the Samsung Galaxy, I don't know, whatever the great one is. I got the best one. It's huge. It doesn't really fit on there. So that's kind of a pain in the nuggets. I'd have to stick it in there and then turn and twist and get it to sit a certain way where I couldn't even see the screen just to get it to fit. So I do wish that these corners were a little wider or just square, not squared off because you need to zip it, but I just wish the top was a little bigger. They got the right idea with that thing, but it sucks trying to put in it really sucks trying to put in a phone that's big. It does have a little cord escape right here so you can plug in and out. That's really cool. The bike does fold, but when you put on the two racks, the bike no longer folds. It doesn't fold all the way. It'll give you a partial fold, but not an all the way fold. And all you do is you hit this little toggle here, you'll pull the latch out and it folds. Same thing with the handlebars, which I love the fact that they're height adjustable. Being long, I really need that. But really cool is the handlebars will fold down for like if you need to put them in a trunk or something like that. And the bike will fit in the back of even this, especially if I fold down the handlebars and if I semi-fold the bike because it doesn't really fold. And that's one thing is when they sell you the racks, they don't tell you, oh, by the way, screw you on folding your bike. That's not going to work. So somebody else I saw put on one rack and was able to fold the bike, but two racks, no bueno. Let's see. So outside of the fender and the broken headlight and the big scratch in it, there wasn't really much to complain about. They sent me you can't even see really the scratches now. They sent me the paint marker to match the paint. They sent me a new headlight, and all that was great. I told them don't worry about the fender. It's just got a little dent in it. I was able to twist it 100% straight. It's now, the front fender is now perfect on there. I have no problems with that. So I said, don't bother. I will gladly accept a little dent. It's going to be dented anyway. So I'm okay with all that. I'm literally okay with all that. They did a good job. The problem is I live in Arizona and I used to live in Massachusetts. When I ordered the bike, I ordered it to be sent to Arizona. So they already had the address that it was sent to. But when I got the new headlight, they sent it to Massachusetts for some reason. I didn't even give them that address, but they sent it to an old address. And then it was shipped back here from Massachusetts, and I had to pay at the post office to free it up. But again, is what it is. It's one of those things. I want to show you how I fit on the bike. All right, so let me show you how I actually fit on this thing. So this is pretty good. My feet are pretty much flat on the ground. My hands are extended. My back is upright. I feel good. I've seen people complain about the seat post. They're saying, oh, it doesn't really do anything. It's not very good. Bull. The seat post has bounce in it. I can feel it going up and down, especially when I go from up to down on the ride. It really, really moves. This extra cushion seat is phenomenal. But what I want to do is I want to show you, kick up that kickstand. What happens right now, I put it in pedal assist 2. Right, so I'm going to show you how long it takes to kick in. That's it right there. Now, I'm in really, really loose sand here. If I stand up on the bike and I pedal, just like any other bike, oh, I almost hit dog poo. I'm so glad I saw that. Then I can maneuver it really, really easy. Hold on. So just pedaling and assist, fantastic. I absolutely love the way this works. So now what I want to do is start pedaling. Right there. That's all it took. A half crank and the electric motor kicked in to assist my pedaling. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to pedal like a normal bike The difference is it's going to give me a little bit of energy behind my pedal. So where I would normally be really struggling with a pedal, this is going to make it, well, not struggle. The gears shift nice. I usually only keep it in the higher gears, and my pedaling is really easy, but I can do 15 miles in no time. I'd be going, I don't know, and pedal assist 2, I think I'm like 15, 17 miles an hour, just cruising. When I put it in pedal assist 1, I'm getting a little bit more of a pedal, a little bit more exercise, but I'm still going 7, 9 miles an hour in pedal assist 1. I don't like to use the throttle at all. So if I can just use it, if I'm in some really, really deep sand, if I can just use it to get out of that, to get me going, that's good. Otherwise, I really don't need to. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to whiz by you a few times on the street and show you what that's like. Or maybe I'll even just hold you up. Because my phone mount, I guess I could turn it sideways, but I have it set the way I like it, and I don't want to. So let's take a little ride. All right, so right now I'm in pedal assist 1, and I'm going about 8 miles an hour. My legs are just drifting. Like, I'm not using, I should probably put up the kickstand. I'm not using any real exertion, and I'm just kind of trolleying along. It's really nice. If I actually put a little pedaling into it, now all of a sudden I'm at around, I don't know, 11 miles an hour pretty much, and it's just moving, right? I go to pedal assist 2, and instantly my legs just are going. I'm not using a lot of exertion, but I'm getting blood flow, right? The energy through my body is working, and I feel good. Right now I'm doing about 15 miles an hour, and I'm just cruising, and I'm not winded. I don't feel like I'm straining. It just feels good. And that's the great thing about this bike is you can, let's say you have a health issue where you need to exercise, you need to get cardio, but you really can't strain. Maybe it's not good for you. You can pedal. You can pedal all day long on this thing, and you're not straining. Now here's the thing, you see the energy bars drop down. Now, if I go into pedal assist 1, I'm going to see if they go back up, because I notice when I transfer the energy bars, sometimes it takes a little while, but the energy bars will shift. Like if I went into pedal assist 3, the energy bars would really shift. So and it would shift for the worse. They just sink. I don't know what the energy is. I have no idea because it goes up and down, but that's what it does. Right now, there it goes. See, it just went up. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if that's a glitch in the system, but as long as the miles stay true, that's all I really need to care about. All right, so now, I was about to turn around, but there was a car coming, and we don't get a lot of those out here. All right, so another good thing about this bike is the death wobble, right? If I take my hand off, I have no death wobble. So, and you'll know what I mean if you've ever experienced it when you're pedaling and all of a sudden the bike starts going crazy and you feel like you're gonna fall apart and die. Don't have that with this. Just a really nice bike. And I know staying in pedal assist 2 on even like this road, this way is a little bit more downhill, but behind it's kind of hard to tell, but it's gradually uphill the entire way, right? No problem. Pedal assist 2, those little uphills, you don't even notice, you know what I mean? Like right now there's a little uphill. We'll slow down and just see if my legs change. No, not at all. I'm still going 14 miles an hour on this little tiny uphill. Nothing changed. It's just so fantastic. The bike stays true, it stays straight. I'm able to pedal and get exercise, but I'm not going to kill myself. You know what I mean? There's some people out there, I don't know, they just love punishment. I don't know what's wrong with them. But for me, I want to be able to pedal, keep my blood flowing, get all my stretching in, feel good, get to where I need to get to, and everything just be all right. And that's exactly what this is. This is just everything that's all right. I mean, I got mountains everywhere, and I got a beautiful weather, and I'm just pedaling along, and it's fantastic. So I'm going to switch it down to 1. Hold on. I had to hit some loose sand, so I needed 2 hands on the bar. But I was just saying, it's just so really good. Now, these tires are great. They are run flats, and I believe they fill it with this stuff that kind of, it's like a gel that goes in and would fix a flat as it happens. And that's a really good thing. I forgot too, the pedals actually fold up. So if you pull it toward you, it'll fold up. So when you are traveling and you're putting it in a car, you know what it's like if you've ever put a bike in a car with pedals. It just stinks. This thing's great. I had some problems out of the box. You know what I mean? I had a couple issues. Then them sending to the wrong address really kind of pissed me off. But the customer service was still great. They got a hold of me like right away. I'm talking right away. They got me back. So it was less than 24 hours. It was their next business day, and they got a hold of me real fast. And then they fixed the problems, and they sent me a free bag, and they gave me hey, we have a bunch of this stuff. Is there any of it that you want? And I was like, well, I don't already have that. I said, I won't be mad at you if you sent me this. And they did. They sent me a tank bag. And it's cool. But this thing, with all the extras on it, is still easy to pedal. Easy to pedal, even without electric on. And, I mean, I live in an area where I get a lot of loose sand. And I have no problems riding this thing. And once I'm on the road, forget it. It's like a dream. It is like a dream. And if you're buying a bicycle, try to use the throttle as little as possible. Try to use the pedal assist, because you can go all the way to 5. You go all the way to 5, your legs are just like, it's running on empty. You can't even keep up with the pedals if you put it on pedal assist 5, but you can get to 30 miles an hour. If that's what your goal is, if your goal is to get somewhere really fast, you can get up to 30 miles an hour on this thing. No problem. I find that going anywhere between 14 and 17 miles an hour and pedal assist 2 gets me 10, 15 miles real quick. Gets me there real quick. And it's just awesome. It's awesome. I'm pedaling. I can feel my blood turning. It makes me feel good. My lungs are working, but I'm not straining. I'm not going to get off and go, oh, damn my legs. Oh, damn my lungs. Oh, no, I'm just feeling good. So if you, like with me, I came back from Afghanistan with permanent spine damage, right? So I was limited on what I could do. I had to get rid of my old mountain bike because leaning forward was destroying me. And I loved my mountain bike. This thing, man, it almost makes me glad I got injured, because I would have never given this thing a chance. And I have to say, it's pretty freaking awesome. So if you're looking for an electric bike and you're looking to get an electric bike, especially, it's still exercise. And even if you want an electric bike just to hit the throttle, you can do that. You hit the throttle on this alone, I think you're still at 20 miles an hour. I have no idea, because I don't do that. But this thing is absolutely worth the money. And the chances that you're going to have some things screwed up the way I had are pretty slim. They're pretty slim. I haven't heard anybody else complain about that. I think I just, something went wrong, and it was just a snowball effect. But everything that went wrong was made right. Every single thing. I'm going to give these guys credit there. And they were just so easy to work with. So easy to work with. So my extra battery is on back order right now, so I'm just waiting for that to come in. But once that's in, this thing's complete until I can get myself some speakers. And then I'm going to have this thing rolling and jamming. And I'm pretty excited about that. The fact that I can play my phone, my music, and then when I get low, just charge it right there. That's awesome. That is awesome. So this is my Lectric XP with a whole lot of extras. It's looking good. It's feeling good. Works great. I am super, super excited about this. If you're looking for one, I'm going to put a link below to their website. If you're looking for one, I get, they don't even know I'm making this video. So it's not like I'm getting something out of this. I just love this bike. And, I wanted, if I didn't love it, I'd say, oh my gosh, guys, this thing's terrible. Don't buy it. But I'm telling you, if you get one of these, there's nothing you're not going to love about riding it. It's freaking phenomenal. All right. So that's it for this one. Hi, I'm Donnie B all day. Until next video.